Welcome, Stefan. Great to have you here. You're visiting from Switzerland.
Right.
It's a very short trip.
Right.
You were here for some conferences with your app,
Right.
blockchain app. Tell us about it.
Yeswetrust is the first personal growth app that rewards people for a conscious and healthy lifestyle. It's about to create a game out of life, and people can earn currency if they live healthy, do sport, meditation, set daily goals, and they can use the coins to spend in a shop to buy sports clothes, supplements, books, unlock retreats in Bali, Ibiza, Kopangan. So the idea is to inspire humans to create positive habits and get
You're
rewarded
building a
for it.
community.
Right.
How long have you been running this app now?
The idea came up 6 years ago, so it was a long way until the app get alive. I thought it's gonna be 1 year until the app will be alive. It was 2.5 year process, and now since 6 months, more than 6 months, we are live, and
How did you come about the idea of starting the app? What was the journey 6 years ago?
The death of a near person was my turning point, and it made me thought, what is my purpose in life, why I am here, what is my gift that I can bring alive. And one of the book that I've read, it's called Miracle Morning, where scientists found out that the first hour in the morning is the most decisive hour in the day. And then I went to the market and found just different apps, but not one holistic app that is implementing the most important tools to feel more alive. And that's how the idea of yeswetrust came alive. It's about not only to create positive habits, but also out of the revenue to fund startups, charities, and plant trees. So the idea behind the app is to create a collaborative community, a collaborative decentralized community, and that the community decides through voting on blockchain which startups and charities get funded. So we want to inspire humans to create own startups, own charities who are tackling each of the sustainable development goals, and offer a solution how we humans can take action and create real positive impact.
Where's the money coming from for voting on what you invest in? Isn't it just that the people invest if they have money to invest?
From the membership in the app. So the app is for free. You can use the whole app without any payment. And if you want to unlock all features like guided meditations, content in the learning platform, or be able to present your own startup and get funded, you make a membership €7 a month, €84 a year. And then you have also access to events and workshops.
If I understand your app correctly, one tracks, it's an activity monitor or activity tracker, and
Right.
you have positive routines and you get more rewards.
Right,
That's the whole idea.
right.
So your vision is that you're supposed to do this for the rest of your life, to constantly show what you're working out, and that's the motivation?
I think the motivation is to live life to the fullest, to become the best version of ourselves, and I think it makes addicted. If you wake up, if you go for a run, if you meditate and you feel empowered, something is missing when you don't do it. So I think the motivation, or the biggest reward next to the financial reward that we do with the currency, is that people just feel better, also in times than today with all the information fluid every day. So instead of waking up, checking mails or check the news, we should start first to work on ourselves, and that's the idea. I think it's every human being should create their own morning routine. It's not like yeswetrust is telling you this is the way how you should wake up. It's about to find your own individual morning routine, and get inspired through tools, through a community that is living this lifestyle. So
But as I understand, you are broadcasting to the community what you're doing each day, and by being better than the others, you get points, or living up. There's sort of like a social peer pressure to keep up a good lifestyle. That's the motivation of using the app. Otherwise, why would you use the app?
It's in yeswetrust. It's not focused on competition. It's more that you compare yourself with yourself from yesterday. So it's about your personal growth, Yes, you can also challenge yourself with your friends. Say, hey, who burns more steps? Who makes more steps? Who burns more calories? So you can also make challenges, earn and lose coins, gamification. But it's more to focus yourself, not to compare yourself with others, but more with yourself. So if you are faster today with running than yesterday, then you feel good. And it's about, challenging yourself and comparing yourself daily with yourself.
You can sync this app with a smartwatch or your phone?
Right.
That's the idea.
Right.
Which smartwatches are compatible?
We will make it compatible with different smartwatches and tracking devices.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about to create their own device, but just collaborate with the existing ones.
So can't you integrate your reward system with Apple and Garmin?
Right. the big ones, right?
Yeah, I mean, people do. I mean, I have an activity tracker with Garmin, which is automated with everything that I do, with when I go running and walking and so forth.
Yes.
I don't want to be really having two apps monitoring my activities.
Right. So normally the whole app our phones are tracking a lot of data, and we don't create new channels, but we use the existing ones. So it's about to track it from your device or from the tracking devices separately, and that's how it functions.
What are your concerns about privacy? That's a big thing now.
Right. In YesWeTrust, it's all about trust. So we don't want to use your data and sell ads like existing platforms. We want to give the power back to humans. That means we are aware about privacy, and we want to allow humans to decide by themselves what they want to do with their data. So if you want to have it, keep it private, that's a choice. If you want to profit from discounts from insurance and healthcare, that's also a possibility.
Oh, wow.
So
you already have that in place?
We are working with some Swiss insurance companies in Switzerland, and the idea is that that you decide by yourself what you want to do with your data. At the same time, the same thing with when you post something.
So, but with the insurance companies, so if you walk a certain number of steps each month, you get a better premium. Is that the idea? Or meditate?
Right. So for healthcare companies, if you are a more healthy client, you are allowed to pay less, right? That should be the concept. And some insurance companies already, or most of the insurance company, developed own applications. And we want to create a holistic app that is not connected with just one insurance company, but with different ones.
So in Switzerland, they already have insurance companies that will give you a lower premium if you show better habits.
Right.
And what habits are those? That you run every morning and walk, or what?
I think each insurance company has a different app, like Helsana or other companies, and they all have a different measuring, how they measure the impact or the health of a human being.
But we're talking habits, not just pre-existing conditions.
Right. I think it's about drinking enough water, making sports. But I have to go through more what the existing insurance company do. I would not compare the yeswetrust with an insurance company app. I think we also talk more about different layers, about personal development. Second is how to find your purpose, right? And then number 3 is how to create positive impact. So it's a more holistic approach. The approach is that first of all, create the best version of yourself. Number 2, find your purpose, bring your own startup or charity alive. And number 3 is to create impact. And the most insurance companies are just focused more on health. And so it's a different approach.
And what is the blockchain element in your app?
Right. We use blockchain in 3 use cases. Number 1, we are tokenizing the shares of YesWeTrust. Why? We are creating a unique investment possibility with YesWeTrust. We are building real estate building innovation centers. We are funding startups, and we have an application that is generating revenue. And we want to allow people around the world to participate and profit financially out of it. So we are tokenizing the shares of yeswetrust, and people will be able in a public sale by September this year to buy shares of yeswetrust in the yeswetrust app.
In December?
In October.
In October.
So people buy tokens, security tokens, and become owner of the real estate buildings we built, the startups we fund, and the application. So if we create a future, please, let's not build a new financial monopoly, but allow as much people on this planet to participate and profit financially out of it. That's number one. And number two, we are using blockchain for a trustful, transparent voting. So there is no voting fraud possible with the technology. And number three is the experience token that we are creating, the currency that you earn if you live healthy. Steps are, we are developing the whole blockchain crypto part with Inacta in Zug in Switzerland. At the same time, we are now collecting 50 up to 100 startups who are worth to be funded. Startups and charities who are tackling each of them a sustainable development goal, and create a worldwide movement of trust instead of fear with the current world situation. So our goal is to create the first worldwide voting this year with 21 million people and write human history. And the community decides through voting on blockchain which startups and charities get funded. And then follows the public sale in Q4 2021. And best case also be involved at the blockchain summit in Dubai.
So you're doing a global pitch competition on your platform.
Right. It's like a Shark Tank, but more like a fruitful soil. You come with a seed and we help you to grow. It's all about to bring visions alive.
And you said 21 million users.
21 million people who participate in the first worldwide voting.
In October.
Right.
We look forward to that, and that's the same time as Future Blockchain Summit.
So maybe it will be connected.
I hope so. Hope to see you there.
What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.